need a green screen but don't have the space or can't afford one, then you need Personify Chromacam. This program will allow you to use your laptop webcam or any other webcam that you may have with a green screen effect. It's available for free to use forever with watermark, or you can buy the Chromacam Pro for a one-time fee of $30. Check it out in the description below. Hey guys, welcome to RandomFandom. Today's video will be on how to make thumbnails using an Android device. So first you will need to go to the Google Play Store and download two apps. The first one is called JLAB. It's a free app with in-app purchases. The in-app purchases give you ad-free usage and also a few stickers. Now the stickers aren't really that big of a deal, so it's okay if you're using the free version. Right now I'm using Lucky Patrick to remove the ads, but that's alright. I'm going to buy this app soon anyways, after I get the money. But the second app you want is called Photo Editor. Now, there are several apps on the Google Play Store called Photo Editors, but you want to type in Photo Editor dev.macgyver. This specific photo editor is one of the best ones on the Play Store. It gives you all the features pretty much for free with ads, or you can remove the ads by paying just $3.50. Now, what JLAB is good for is adding text on pictures, and what this app here is good for is adjusting colors and stuff. So you can really make your picture pop out, or you can darken it and let the text in your thumbnail speak out to your audience, and that's exactly what you want to do. So first up, open up JLAB and you want to go to the three dots and you want to change the image size to 1920 by 1080. So there you go. Or actually you can select the YouTube thumbnail preset, which would set it to a lower resolution, but which is still 16 by 9 and HD, but I typically just do 1920 by 1080 because it works out perfectly. Most monitors are that resolution anyway, so yeah. You want to import the background, so say you're playing a game or whatever and you want to do like a gun review or something, you take a screenshot, preferably without the HUD, and you import that into JLAB as the background image. So there you go. That is how you do that. It's the two squares and from gallery. And as you can see, it imported our background, and it didn't import it as a layer. So that is our background there. This app supports layers, and you have this box here that says new text. You want to edit what that says, because likely you're not going to want it to say new text. You'll want it to maybe say something like your channel name or whatever. So I'm just going to put in RandomFandom, and I'll select OK. There we go, and you can change the font. You'll probably want to change it. Now this application comes with a bunch of fonts, or you can import fonts. So here are fonts that it comes with. There's some pretty nice fonts here, but typically what I've done is I've used my own fonts that I downloaded. So I downloaded a whole lot of Google fonts, so I can just go and scroll through here and just try to find one that I like. And this Atma Bold looks pretty nice, so I'll go with this one here. Or if I don't like that, I can just go ahead and I'll change that. Actually, I'll change that to something else. Let's keep on looking for a font that I really like. Okay, Bangers. That is what I want to use. Bangers right here. This is a pretty good font. I mean, it's got some character to it, so that's great. And what I'll do is I'll leave that as white. Now you can change the color of it by going to color and selecting a different color, but I won't do that. Instead, what I'll do is I'll go to stroke and I'll add on a stroke. So there we go, just like that, I added on stroke. You can adjust the width by adjusting stroke width, so that makes the stroke bigger. And that looks pretty good. Now the font is pretty small though right now, so I just go to size. And now change this to say 140. That looks pretty good right there. And I don't want it in the center. I want it more towards the upper left, so you just go to relative position and you change it to that. Now to make it 3D, or actually first we'll add on our shadow effect. So since I used a dark stroke, I'll go ahead and put on my bright gold glow to it. So now it's glowing pretty nice for that shadow there. And sure, inner shadow, we can do that too. We can make it just like that. So now it has a little bit of a glowy effect to it. It looks pretty good there. Go to 3D text and you can make it 3D this way. Now there's another way you can do it, it's called perspective. But this way I don't like as much because it's just awkward. And you can really stretch out the font with it. And it just doesn't look as good. I mean, it looks lower quality, so we won't do that. So just go back to 3D text and add some depth, of course. So we'll make this, I mean, 1 or 2 is pretty good. We'll just leave it as 1 because that looks pretty good, and we can darken it if you want. Maybe shadow effect, but oh good, we'll put that at 40%. And you have the option of X and Y rotation here as well. So we select that and we'll go to 3D rotate and we'll adjust our rotation here. We'll make this 25 and we'll make this 5. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Not tilting too much, but not tilting too little. And then we can go to rotate, so rotate on a flat axis. That looks good right there. Now as you can see, there's a little bit of a clipping effect there. Now that is a bug with this program. So we'll go ahead and we'll add on a space after that. And then it disappears. So if you get a little bit of that clipping, just add a space on the end and it should disappear. Now it doesn't look so cropped. Of course, we can copy that and we can make another one of those and we can tilt it the other direction. So we'll go to rotate and we'll make this plus 20. Just like that. That looks good. And we'll go to 3D rotate. And we'll make this negative 25. There we go, just like that. It's now negative 25. And we'll change this to thumbnail tutorial. And there we have it. That is our thumbnail. It's right there. Alright, now make that a bit steeper. And I'll go to rotate, and I'll make it line up just a little more like the direction of the gun, I think. That way it'll look better. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I'll make this even just a little bigger yet. And there we have it. Now it says Random Fandom Thumbnail Tutorial. I think that's a little too big, so actually I'll go ahead and I'll shrink the thumbnail tutorial size down just a bit. Or actually, another thing we can do, we can make it like it's on that wall over here. So to do that, we'll just go ahead and we'll go back to our rotate. Now in landscape mode, there is a few bugs for this program. As you can see, like we don't have our our minus button, so that kind of sucks. But that's okay. We'll make that just a little bit smaller.
Thanks, Mr. Edmonds. Bye.
So there it is, it's on the wall. And we can adjust this here. And we can put it on the side of that vehicle. Or actually, we can just go ahead and leave this as it is. So we can make that bigger again, just like that. So there it says Random Fandom Thumbnail Tutorial. Of course, it's not complete without adding in our channel logo, so to do that we go over here to this icon here, and our hexagon, and then we can click on import, and I'll go to my file browser, my SD card, go to my assets folder. Graphics, assets, logos, color, and you want to use a transparent PNG for this. I mean, if it's transparent, you may see the checkerboard effect if it's actually transparent. And as you'll see, it imported the picture in as too big. Now you want to leave the maintain ratio as enabled, otherwise you'll get stretching. And if you do have the stretching, it will look like that, or whatever. But we'll go ahead and we'll maintain ratio. And I'll put this in the bottom left corner. Move this font up just a little bit. Move that one a little bit as well. Go ahead, we'll rotate that one back the other way. maybe that's a bit too much tilting. So we'll go back. Change our Y rotation to 10. Change this one. -10, there we go. That way we're not tilting too much. And there we have it. That is our thumbnail that we made in Pixel Lab. Of course the colors could be better, like the sky could be bluer and darker as well to give this just that more pop, but we'll go ahead and we'll save that as an image. And I can show you how to do that in the other app. Now you can do it here with these controls, but it's just a simple slider and it doesn't give you as much control, so we're good. Exit Pixel Lab. And then we'll go to Photo Editor. And then select Photos, bring in that picture that we just worked on. Go to our curves. And here we get a lot more control over things. So now we're adding in more color to the sky. It's a lot bluer now. And there we go. So now we added more color to our sky, and we can go to frame and we can add in our vignette effect to make it look a little darker, make our text pop out just that bit more. So there we go. That looks pretty good right there. After we get it where we want, we can click on apply, click on save, and then click on gallery again. So it's a lot like Pixel Lab. So there we have it. That is our complete thumbnail. Of course, with photo editor, you also got several options, but here we can see the before and after thumbnail here. But let's go to photos. So here is right after we imported from Pixel Lab, and then here is right after we got done adding in more color with photo editor. So as you can see, it's a bit darker sky, our text pops out a bit more, it looks pretty nice, and it's ready to upload to YouTube for this video's thumbnail. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click on like and also subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And until next time, peace.